Hey everybody, this is one half of the Dr. Dads, Dr. Nick Jensen here, and I am in my IV lounge, and what I'm doing is I'm giving myself an IV intravenous vitamin drip, and there's the bag up there, and it's going all the way down here into my arm right there. So what I've been doing an experiment on myself. I've been utilizing a nutrient called NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Now, as you can see, the lights are a little dim in here. It's for a very important purpose, and that's because NAD doesn't feel good going in. Now, what is NAD? NAD is a cousin to vitamin B3, and what it's doing is basically driving up mitochondrial function. Something that David and I talk about often is what we do to biohack our bodies in order to rev up cellular energy. And in order to rev up cellular energy, you need one of the master nutrients there working for you, and that's nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. And this really phenomenal little nutrient does lots of things, from reprogramming how energy is produced in your body to just fueling your ATP, your actual energy molecule more effectively. It's literally the nutrient that carries electrons down your electron transport chain, or in something called the Krebs cycle. So if you remember back from science class, this is literally a core nutrient that allows you to feel good, and it allows you to have a metabolic effect from burning fat and glucose and everything else that we ingest. And so it's a really, really important nutrient, and it's something that becomes massively depleted with our chronic state of oxidation. Now, the first time I did this IV, I nearly had to run to the bathroom and throw up, or I felt like I was going to maybe evacuate through my bowels. It was really intense. And this is my 6th drip now. Now it's still intense. I'm feeling lots of waves of discomfort. Again, you almost feel a little photosensitive. It's kind of like getting the flu for a really aggressive short period of time. And usually these IV drips, we do them a lot on our drug rehabilitation clients. So people getting off more serious drugs and alcohol, recreational or prescription. And that process, as you may well know, is pretty intense. It's not a comfortable process. And just experiencing a new life without drugs is already a huge victory, but coming off the drugs is very challenging. So nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide is a really powerful tool to help administer this transition for people. And the first time I did it, I was really uncomfortable. And each consecutive treatment I've done has actually been a lot less challenging, a lot easier to tolerate. It still doesn't feel good going in. I still feel an intense pressure in my chest. I feel just real weakness in my legs and just like this bottoming out kind of feeling, like I'm being glued to the ground. And any little exertion would feel like a massive intensity. The other interesting thing is the first time I did it, I started getting itchiness in my eyes and my ears, and I've always been prone to having sort of sinus-like congestion in the past, and I think it was working on maybe a chronic infection that was stuck there, and just giving my body more energy to deal with an immune system change. So now that I've had number 6, I've been able to drip them in a whole lot faster. And just to give you a heads up, usually these IV drips are 4 to 6 hours or longer at the concentration I'm doing. And I'm getting these things done in 20 minutes. So it's a quick blast. It's a quick blast of change in the body. It's I liken this to doing a really intense exercise. You're maybe in your last set and you've got a few reps left and you're so uncomfortable, but you keep pushing through. That's exactly what this feels like. It feels like you don't really have anything left, but you just got to keep going. And that's been my experience with NAD. And like I said, each time I've done it, it's been more and more tolerable. Still a massive amount of discomfort though. But what I've noticed now, I'm going into my 6th treatment. What I notice is that there's just a skip in my step now. I feel energized. I told my wife I feel like a teenager again. I literally feel like I've got boundless amounts of energy, and it's lingering. And this is it blows my mind because so many of us are stuck in this state of oxidation and and fatigue and not feeling good. And when you get a taste of that, it's like it's worth going through this discomfort to start to feel that good again. So that's why I keep punishing myself with these IV drips, because it feels so good afterwards, and the effect is starting to last longer and longer with each treatment I get, and the IVs themselves are becoming less and less challenging for me. So if you don't know what NAD is, look it up. Start researching this really important molecule. It's being considered to be the new longevity molecule just because of all of its amazing benefits. So Dr. David and I will be coming at you with more and more information. We've got some of our podcasts out live. So, please share, please like, please review. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you have any questions or topics you'd like to have covered. And we'll keep the information coming. All right, take care, guys.